Hi everyone, Sabotsas here. Okay, let's start a new game. Normally you would start off with someone like Charles Darwin, good all-rounder. But we are going for a more risky approach this time. Marcus Garvey is a good example for that. He has the trait Authoritative Leader, can have one additional track member, but has lower max sanity. About the sanity concept, we will talk about that in a minute. Just let's start for now. Little introduction text here. Basically, we are competing against a bunch of other explorers. You can see them on the right side. And it's about who gets the most fame, actually. We have 3 different difficulty levels. Actually, I think it would be pretty funny to see the character die early on. So let's go for certain death. In the beginning, if you have no experience with the game, I would either go for the easy mode, or if you watched my video already and are aware of some of the tips, you can start off with medium difficulty as well. Okay, so in this, in the beginning, we only have one destination to go to. What we can see here in the bottom, so we have a village and one temple, I think. The Grand Jungle, a well-balanced region consisting mostly of white grasslands. Golden Pyramid can be found in this region. And we are starting off with 0 money, 10 fame, I think, and that's the first of 6 expeditions. Like there will be 6 expeditions, and after that, we will see how we compare against these other explorers. Okay, here we can see our ship. That's us, Marcus Garvey, and we also have Persian translator. We have a native scout, and we have our loyal donkey, Miss Kneebone. Okay. Sister Prudentia approached me during preparations. She had plans to visit abroad and requested that we accompany her to a nearby native village once we have arrived at our destination in order to spread the word of God. We accept this. We get a missionary. You can see that. Give me 1 second to put that HP thingy down. And we are back. So what we can see now, can we see that? No quest yet shown on our character, but we have one quest. So set sail. The first map is procedurally generated, as will be all the other maps. First region is not as big as the ones in later expeditions. You want to increase the boat speed, you can press the backspace test. Backspace, is that the right thingy? No, just the space, 1 time. Okay, we can refill water. Why not? We have additional inventory space here. Another thing to keep in mind is we have we can store something in the ship actually if we want to. Your inventory. Okay, take all, close. Begin expedition. First off, most important thing is the sanity meter at the top. We are starting out with 80. If on other difficulty levels or with other characters that might differ. Then there's the icon standing. We currently +2 in standing. It's the standing with the natives. For example, we can see here their native village. If that drops too much, you will get some problems with the natives. On the top left, we see the compass progress. That's currently at 100%. Okay. Seems maybe that will change later on in the other levels. It pretty much tells you where the golden pyramid is, where you want to go in the end. Here we see our competitors, how they are doing with their respective missions. What do we see here? Just the that can also come in handy actually. That's the balloon, and you can use the balloon actually to to evacuate if you encounter some difficult situations. But keep in mind, you can only take 2 items with you, I think, and on harder difficulties you can't prepare the balloon if you're the only survivor. So you need at least 2 guys, I think. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. You see the region is not that big. Let's go to the first question mark. You see, we traveled through the jungle and used one of our machetes for that. Examine. Inspected the mysterious, more than 3-meter high rock sculptures. The uncanny crafted eyes seemed to look right at us. It was a disconcerting sight, and I decided to move on. I saw a few items by the statue, which must have been put there by the natives of the region. They were surely sacrificial offerings. Examine loot. Oh, some coca leaves and tome page of fertile lands. Okay, so I don't know what this does. A page that was ripped from ancient tome. It is written in unearthly alien letters, but for some reason you can read it. Okay, I would say we are currently at +2 standing. Let's take everything. Our standing drops by 2. We can use the coca leaves actually to get more sanity. So about the sanity concept, let's go to the next thingy here. About the sanity concept, if your sanity drops to 0, you are in big trouble. Bad things will happen. One of like your track members may be deserting, dying. Pretty much you don't want to get this around 0. We found a shipwreck. That's quite strange. A shipwreck that much inland. Let's see. We found something highly unusual. A decayed shipwreck laid in front of us. It remained a mystery to me how it could have ended up in this place. It must have been here for more than 100 years. I made an effort to discover the name. Wida. Okay. So let's see. What do we... Oh, nice. A treasure map and dynamite. We take everything and now we see we are overburdened. That's very bad because as you can see, if I put my mouse somewhere here, you see a number. The number is corresponding to our, how much sanity we would be using to get to that position. That is like 27 here, but if I take one of the water thingies and put it away, it's only 17. Let's see, is that actually dropping? No, 17, so it's much lower. Let's have a look at the map. What does the map say? 2 rocks. 2 rocks. What is that? No. I think could that be it? No. No. We have to check further. Let's eat some of the coca leaves. You see left side we use one of the coca leaves and get 10 sanity. Oh, Tidala could not shake the feeling that the walls were closing in on her. So yeah, that is a side effect of the coca leaves. If you have bad luck, you can get some negative traits like claustrophobic. Let's head on top of this mountain, because as you will be seeing now, we can see much further from here. Let's have another look at the map, treasure map. Yeah, this is the place. But our thingy is not high enough. So let's eat 2 more coca leaves and actually go there. And we will use the shovel. Left click. And what do we find? A treasure pendulum. Peculiar pendulum. Small sunflower and the initials TT are engraved on its back. Okay, let's take that. We still have some room. But we are very low on sanity right now. We could risk it actually to go there. 24, 20. Let's drink some of the whiskey. The nun says party. Nice. We can actually upgrade some of our guys. And actually, you know what? The sister, we have, like, our objective was to bring her here, but I think I will keep her because she increases our maximum sanity. Without her we would not be at maximum 80 but 70, and that's really low. So we entered the native village. We encouraged a tribe that looked like some form of religious unity. As we arrived, the village was buzzing with activity, but no one really paid attention to us. We moved freely about the village and considered our options with these people. Currently standing is 0. You can have a look at these guys. Continue. So we could deliver the missionary and do our objective, but we are not doing that. Delivering the missionary would probably increase our standing. We could rest in the village to gain more sanity. We could recruit one of the guys, but we are not doing that because we are currently at maximum. We have our donkey, we have our sister, ourselves, native scout, and Persian translator. Actually, we could. No one wants to join our trek. That could also be because of our standing. If that would be higher, maybe someone would want to do that. Okay, let's see how trading works. The jewels, you see the red thingy on top. We will use that later on, either to sell it or for fame. And actually you can see, if I'm hovering over that on the bottom right side, value, fame 5 or funds 30. So we will definitely try and get that. How much is that worth? Fertile lands, not that much. Do we need anything else here? We could use some of the torches. Trinkets, puppets, no. Like one of the torches. I want to keep the dynamite. We can sell them the treasure map. It's not worth anything anymore because we already used the got the treasure. And maybe 2 shovels. Oh, actually let's make it like that. Yeah, deal. And we will rest in the village. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. In a quiet moment, one of the village elders asked my opinion on the delicate matter of who had created humankind. So God or evolution, or don't know. We know from the previous text that they are religious. So if we say evolution, that would probably decrease our standing. That's bad. Maybe let's say God. He nodded quietly as he listened to our explanation. Didn't increase our standing though. But at least nothing bad happened. We lost 2 standing because we stayed here overnight. But we got 50 sanity back. I want to rest a second time. This night, villager held some kind of ceremony and politely offered us a strange smelling alcoholic beverage. Let's drink it. Why not? What can happen? We actually got 1 standing plus, that's nice, and we got some sanity back. Sleep. We lost 2 sanity because we were sleeping there, and we are fully at 80 now. Very good. Leave. What I will do now is I will upgrade the sister Prudentia, and this gave us 2 more sanity. Not 2, 10 more sanity. That's very good. Very good. Okay, let's see. The compass progress 0%. We can't rely on that. So let's see. Let's go. Let's go there. There might yeah, there's butterflies. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go there. Another thing to consider here is, you see this terrain, group of strangely arranged sticks. Watch out for that. I think that might be a trap sometimes. You can actually get wounded. Okay, let's go here. That's swamps. Explore. This bleak and ancient place was situated in the midst of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, many generations of the majestic creatures had come here to die. Okay, let's search the area. We inspected some skeletons and found some well-preserved tusks. Such a boon could be sold for a high price. It was actually very nice. There's some bantering going on in the between our different group members. That's very nice. Let's take the elephant tusk. It gets either 20 fame or 60 funds. That would help us significantly with our next journey, our next expedition. What is that? Stone overhang. We can actually sleep there probably. Rest overnight. Basic shelter against the elements. Okay. There was a tense mood as we sat by the campfire. Sister Prudentia made a nasty comment about my capabilities as the spearhead of this trek and my absence of progressive thinking. I would much better fit leading a group of monkeys. So let it slip or chastise her. We know she is sexist, and this is also probably the reason why she is not so fond of us. We have other members though. Native Scout, I think this is also a woman. And we have a man, a translator. I would actually say let it slip because we need her. I don't want her to leave the track. So we are resting here some days. You see our sanity is going up. And we expressed how she would try to save as many natives as possible. We should focus on looting temples. Your greed will get us all killed. Yeah, that might happen actually. Okay, let's see. We are at full sanity. Very good. Leave. We can see mosquitoes here on top. We don't want to go there. Compass direction is 100% now. Let's go here. And what we got was, you see here, butterfly collection. That's quite nice. we can use that later for other things. Let's see. That is not the final temple. That's not the golden pyramid. Do we have something to, yeah. We could upgrade one of the other guys. Translator increases our sanity gain when resting in villages, or we could upgrade the scout. I would say let's upgrade the scout. Let's promote her. Wisdom begets. Examine shrine. We arrived at the majestic structure, seemingly a holy shrine to the inhabitants of the region. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. So here you have to keep a close eye on what is highlighted, which text. Because there might be bad consequences when looting. Well, let's see what we find. Enter the shrine. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Investigate altar. Golden amulet. Very, very nice. 70 fame or 40 funds. And a golden coin. We will take everything. Currently standing -3. We are at -6 now. We took whatever we could and proceeded. We just take what we need. This will probably get us in trouble. We took whatever we could and proceeded outside as everything around us began to wither and die. A drastic climate shift ravaged this region, and we were responsible. Okay, that's bad. So we want to ditch some of our stuff because we are overburdened. We only need to get to this place here. Is there anything what we would not need in the next expedition? We can ditch the water for now, and we can ditch the rope. That's pretty inexpensive, and let's hope for the best. So several things to keep in mind here. Oh, we're actually on the highest difficulty. Oh god. Oh god. Normally on lower difficulties you can just explore the golden pyramid and you are finished with the expedition, but we have to head back actually, and I didn't think of that. That's that might be problematic. Another thing to consider is like the temple, where the old temple was. You see the climate change, and depending on which kind of temple this is, that could also be other effects. Let's explore the pyramid. The golden pyramid loomed above one and all. Victory. With confidence you have won. We get 30 sanity back, and we will continue on our travel. Keep in mind we are at -6 standing, so we probably don't want to rest with the natives here. 61, we are currently at 35. I think we can barely make it if we take the whiskey with us. 20. You know what? I think at this point we just have to try and make it back. What we can see here is this climate change effect is quite spreading, and this is a big problem for us. You see we are at 0 sanity right now. We are at 0 sanity right now because we are traveling through like desert, and we threw away our water. So with water you can you don't need as much sanity to travel through deserts, but because we threw it away, that is very problematic now. We probably need to eat our donkey at some point. It will be event triggered, I would say. $29, $38, $30. And the first bad thing happened already. Cannibal, Persian translator. Oh god. And the donkey says, what is the purpose of life? Hungry men have no respect for law, authority, or human life. Oh, oh, oh. It seems like our missionary, our sister, is actually possessed by demons and and has the cannibal trait now, eats human flesh. Someone was missing this morning. I looked around the camp and found Sister Prudentia sitting on a crate, absently whispering to himself. That's strange. He's a she, so there's still some bugs in it. As she chewed on some meat, she was gnawing on a half-eaten human leg. I almost fainted as I understood that Sam. Good thing we didn't upgrade him. Had been killed and cannibalized. I hope we get some sanity back. Probably not though. God. Oh god. This probably won't be the last thing we encounter here. The last bad thing. We also have to keep in mind that our transport volume is way down. Infected wound. That's bad. The ongoing physical stress numbed our senses and led to negligent pathfinding. Sister Prudentia stepped into a spear trap and it looked old and rotten. The spears were disguised in dirty water. The wound was surely infected. Sister Prudentia. Troublemaker. Yeah, let's try. Probably at least one or maybe two events still. Please make it! Yeah! We only lost one guy. Oh no. Anxiety lay heaven upon us all that night. We discovered that our native scout has been so nervous that she dropped an item during the previous leg of the journey. Okay. But at least we got some nice stuff with us. Return to ship. Sail home victoriously, at least to a certain degree. Returned to our ship. I felt homesick all of a sudden and wondered how much longer I would need to stay out there. So our expedition had been a true success. I remembered the great many things we had left behind in these cursed lands. Our vessel set a course for home. I could not wait to get back home and talk about what we had found here. After all this hardship, euphoria overcame me. I knew that the name Marcus Garvey would be forever remembered. Glorious continue. Success. Current fame 10. Golden Pyramid 100. Speed bonus. Okay, so it seems like one of the AI players was a bit faster, but compared we are a group of 6, I think, so that is quite nice. New fame. You can you have 3 options. Open report. It actually opens in your browser report. That might be quite nice to share it with friends or some stuff like that to see what actually happened. You can see the map. If we zoom out, you see where we started, on which day we went to different locations, and so on. First expedition, 101 days, 18 legs. I think that's corresponding to how many legs our trek actually has. Average travel distance, visited locations 8. We discovered pretty much everything here. 69%, 25 minutes playtime, and 260 fame. About the playtime, I would think a normal map without any narration, if you're just clicking through, you can be finished in 10 to 15 minutes. That means about 1 to 2 hours for the whole yeah, one let's play pretty much. So we returned, I think, to one of the European, probably London, European cities. Incredible things. What a day. So even our donkey is here in front. We can choose a perk now after each expedition. Bullet Hoarder. No idea how, but the character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple days. We haven't encountered combat yet, but this comes in handy. Impetus reduces the base sanity cost for traveling. Nice. Waterproof, reduced movement cost in shallow rivers. So I would say either one of those two. I would say I go for Impetus, because we are low on sanity as it is right now. So okay, now you see a little graph. We're currently at 260. Seems like Ada Lovelace is quite English mathematician and the world's first computer programmer. Has quite some advantage compared to us. But we need funds. We will sell this stuff. Elephant tusk. We will sell this, obviously. About this one, we're currently at 90. We could get 40 funds for that. Or we could push our fame to 70. Actually, you know what? I will give this to the museum. Ah, marvelous. And this golden coin, we will sell the golden coin because we need money. We need money badly. Okay, now choose your next destination. Drylands. A harsh and desolate area for experienced explorers. A golden pyramid can be found in this region. The golden drylands. Good. I would say let's go to South America. That expedition. After being too excited to sleep, I hurried to the harbor. The crew had preparations left to do, so I spent my time on the deck enjoying the cool breeze. A seasoned hunter greeted me this morning. He had heard about my trek and told me a story about a vicious hyena called Snarfrattle. He despised the creature with all his heart and wanted me to kill the beast. A worthwhile purse would await me if I killed it and brought back its skin. So, we have dynamite, we have extra bullets. We don't have any gun, and we are currently lacking one of our track members, and the donkey can't really fight. So I gladly refuse this. This expedition could potentially lift me into first place amidst my peers. My reputation preceded me, and many people came to see our ship boarding. Who did I want to recruit? Artist or cultist? Beginner artist. I would say let's go for the cultist. He has one more carrying capacity, and he has let's see the dice. We have attack dice, and we have like the red and blue ones. She has green ones, and this guy has green ones. So doesn't really matter. But he has a distrust. Let's take him. Let's take him. Maybe he will be eaten by the sister. Okay. We could upgrade our donkey, or we could purchase equipment. Yeah, let's upgrade this guy. A pack saddle artisan offered to improve the carrying capacity of any of our animals. Her price was rather steep, but the additional carrying capacity would certainly benefit the expedition. 50. We are down to 80. So the next animal improvement would cost 100, and the one after that 150. So we are lacking at least 20 for that. That means let's grab some of this stuff. I'm not 100% sure what the treasure pendulum does. So we will maybe can sell that. So what to take? We need torches. Torches would be very, very beneficial. It was Drylands, I think, where we are going. So we Maketi 70. Okay, that's too much. We need something to trade, and we need something to get our sanity back. First aid could come in handy though, in case someone gets injured. One shovel? We have 3 shovels, so that's fine. I want to take 1 climbing gear if possible. Maybe 1 rope as well. Yeah, dear. Set sail. Expedition 2. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. You see the actual place is much bigger than the one before that. So, that is it for our first part of the expedition. Stay tuned for the second adventure. I won't reveal too much, but let me tell you this. We encounter some brutal accidents, and as a result are forced to make some very harsh decisions. Are we gonna make it to the Golden Pyramid and back? Find out in the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave your questions and constructive feedback below and consider a subscription. Have a nice day. Sabotsas out.